objective first. First, we are going to discuss about introduction to internet. Second, introduction to web browser. Third, introduction to World Wide Web, that is www, or short we can call it as W3. And last one is introduction to browsing tools. So these are the objectives and which we are going to cover using this presentation. Let me see what is an internet. And internet, in short, we can call it as networks of networks. Okay, what is the definition for internet? Internet can be called as networks of networks. The internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that use the standard internet protocol suite TCP/IP to serve several billion users worldwide. Say, in case of internet, it's nothing but a global system of interconnected computers. So throughout the world we can able to link the computer using internet. So that uses a standard internet protocol suite. We'll be having a protocol. A protocol is nothing but a sort of a middleman which stands between the communication parties to regulate the transaction between the communication parties, or else a protocol is a set of rules to be governed by the communication parties. The internet is an electronic communication network that connect computer networks and organizational computer facilitate around the world. So it's nothing but an electronic, because everything is operated via electronic devices on electrons, so it can call it as electronic communication network. So this is an example for internet. So internet spans the entire world. It's a spider interconnected network. So introduction to a web browser. So what is a web browser? So whenever you want to use an internet without a web browser, it is impossible to use an internet. So a web browser is a software program that allows a person to explore the internet in an easy to use way. As I said, without a web browser we cannot able to use internet. So internet or web browser is a key to enter into an internet. It's a way to explore the internet. Next point, a web browser, commonly referred to as browser. So web browser, normally we used to say as browser, is a software application for what? For retrieving, presenting and traversing information resource on World Wide Web. See, what is World Wide Web? So World Wide Web is nothing but an universal database of collection. It may be a text, video or anything. If you want to traverse through the World Wide Web, so web browser is an application in which we can able to navigate through World Wide Web. So for example, the popular browsers are Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari and Opera. And web browser or internet browser is a software application for retrieving, presenting and traversing information resource on World Wide Web. As I said, using web browser we can able to penetrate, we can able to traverse the World Wide Web for searching our desired resource. A web browser is a tool that used to access www, World Wide Web, in order to get most out of the web. So a web browser is a software to load a web page, see, as well as a software to load a web page. So what is a web page? A web page is an electronic document which runs on a web browser. So a web browser, a popular example for web browser, you can able to see this is an Internet Explorer, the World, Opera, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, Nescafe and Recent Traveler, Micton and Chrome. So these are some of the popular web browser which can be used across the world. So next, coming to World Wide Web. So what is a World Wide Web? World Wide Web can be called as www or W3. World Wide Web is a universal database of collection of information such as audio, video, text document, images, etc., which can be shared between a user across web browsers by adopting some standards. That is, we used to say as W3C recommendation. As I said, what is a World Wide Web? World Wide Web is a universal database of collection. What that collection consists of? That collection consists of audio or video files or text document or any other electronic format that can be shared across the user using web browser. So if anything wants to be shared across web browsers or across networks, it should have some standard. The standards are derived by W3C, so World Wide Web Consortium recommendations. And WWW stands for World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is the most often called as the web. In short, World Wide Web can be called as web. The web is a network of computers all over the world. All computers in the web can communicate with each other. All the computer uses a communication standard called as HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So next, coming to what is a web page. A web page is a document commonly written in hypertext markup language, HTML, that is accessible through internet or other network using a web browser. So usually in primitive, there is olden days, they used to construct a web page. There are two types of web page. One is a static web page, other one is a dynamic web page. So a web page is accessed by entering an URL, so Uniform Resource Locator address, and may contain text, graphics and hyperlinks to web pages and other files. And coming to a website is a collection of related web pages grouped under a common name. So a collection of multiple web pages, related web pages, we can call it as website. So which can be located by using Uniform Resource Locator. So these are some example for websites. And next, coming to browsing tool. So browsing tool, here we are going to use Internet Explorer, where we'll be having an address bar. This is called as URL, and bookmark and search bar and navigation button. So address bar, so this is the address bar where you want to type the address, for example www.google.com. So the address bar shows the web address, that is URL, Uniform Resource Locator of the web page or a website. You can navigate to a different web page or a website using the address bar. So you can enter any address right here. So Uniform Resource Locator, what is URL? The Uniform Resource Locator is the abbreviated URL, also known as web address, is a specific characteristic that constitute a reference to your resource. In most of the web browser, the URL of a web page is displayed on the top side of an address bar. For example, the World Wide Web consists of different kinds of resources. How to locate a resource? For example, in a class you may have more than 100 students. How to identify your students? Yes, you can identify by using a name. Likewise, the World Wide Web, we can have a lot of resources. A particular resource can be identified using URL. So the URL consists of three parts. One is a network protocol, second one is a host name or address, and file or resource protocol. That is a protocol, host and location. So an example, where is a service, and this is your host, and this is your port, and this is a file and resource details. Once again I repeat, so HTTP is a service, is a protocol, it's a host, it's an address, and this is a port, and this one is a file and resource details. And navigation buttons, a forward and backward button. So forward and backward button are called as navigation buttons. Back button is used to navigate to the previous web page. You can able to go through your history by using back button, as well as forward button is used to navigate from previous to current web page or website. And search bar is a built-in bar. The most web browser has a built-in search bar for performing a web search. If you want to search anything on the web, we can use this search bar. And next comes your bookmark. If you found a web page you like to go back later, and you can add it to a web bookmark. So for example, if I just traversing through the World Wide Web, if I like some pages, I can make it as a bookmark. Later I can visit that page, because you cannot able to remember all the pages what you have visited. So you just make a bookmark and you can view it later. So how to, in Internet Explorer, you can add a bookmark by clicking the favorite and then add to favorite. Here you can click add to favorite, and then you can able to add it favorite. The other browsers are similar, but they may use some different wording. Viewing the history, right? You just click favorite and go to history, where you can able to see what are the pages you have visited. To view your history in Internet Explorer, click favorite and then click history tab. Deleting your history. for many reasons you want to delete your history. Alright, so how to do this? In Internet Explorer, click Tools and then click Internet Options, Internet Tools, and then click Internet Options. From there you will be able to delete your history or manage your history settings and print a web page. When sharing online, there are times that you want to print the web page. So what you have to do is go to File and click Print button. The print dialog box will appear. Set your printing preference by clicking the property button and then appropriate tabs, and then you can print the page. And built-in toolbar. The Internet Explorer has several toolbar including menu bar, the favorite or link bar, and command bar. There is also the status bar which display the message such as a web page download process. The bottom we can able to see. Show or hide toolbar. You can show or hide menu bar, favorite or link bar, command bar, and status bar by clicking the tool button, point to toolbar, and then click the toolbar you want to show or hide. Search engine. Next topic is a web search engine is a software system that is designed to search for information on World Wide Web. Say if you don't know the resource, if you want to need a resource, what you have to do is you want to use the search engine, you just type the name, it will locate. The search engine is a web-based tool that enables users to locate information on World Wide Web, as I said. So it is used to locate an information on World Wide Web. So popular web browsers are Google, Yahoo, and MSN Search. So these are some popular search engine, that is a DuckDuckGo, Ask.com, Bing, AP, Webopedia, Yahoo, Rockpearl, and Hello and Google. So this